Hello, my name is Dan Dufresne, and I'm here to talk to you about drowning prevention. Last year, over 114 people died in our county from drowning. 66 of them were over 50 or under 4. Children can drown in less than 2 inches of water. Did you know that less than a third of adults can swim across a single length of a pool? Most drownings occur in our county, near the beach, or at static bodies of water like bays or pools. Child drownings are the #1 cause of death in children under the age of 5. The fire prevention research that we used that was involved in our topic is our fire prevention section follows the CDC recommended guidelines for drowning prevention. Using GIS data to determine the most affected neighborhoods and areas within our response area, they've targeted the highest risk communities. Additionally, using call history data, CAD data, CRR is able to determine the special community needs like bilingual specialists and specific languages spoken in those areas. Data collection begins with a 5-year call history, followed by plotting areas on the countywide map of drowning calls that we've responded to. Once the calls are plotted, it's evident where clusters of calls have happened within these areas that we serve. Secondly, call history of the clusters was analyzed, determining if bilingual dispatchers were needed to communicate during the calls, hence us needing bilingual prevention specialists in those areas. Third, calls were analyzed for the age of the victim and the time since the victim was last seen. We're trying to determine exactly what the age group is that we're targeting. The result was congruency with CDC analysis of population density and demographics similar to the communities that we serve. Our department influences did have an effect on this prevention campaign. Our agency serves over 1 million people, so the reach for programs like this is vast. With over 20 cities served, there is a wide section of communities and cultural differences within those communities. Our agency is determined to reach as many of our citizens as we possibly can. Due to the demand for so many different needs, resources run scarce, and it's difficult to utilize in multiple areas throughout the areas that we serve. Additional resources are not funded through traditional fire department means, so community relationships within these areas in need are greatly important. These relationships help to staff resources to bring prevention messages and materials to those communities that most greatly need them. Our department firefighters and prevention staff are very energetic and very enthusiastic about meeting you and your communities for drowning prevention message. The different strategies that we're going to use to employ during this prevention topic are, we're going to use the strategies we'll use for information dissemination and instruction are discussion, demonstration, and questions. Discussion will be in a large format using materials from the CRR program that are able to be passed out. Footballs with the Watch the Water logo on them are an example of those. These will leave with the community and maybe memory joggers for them. Demonstrations will consist of what proper watching the water looks like and how to set up a plan for their pools and water sources and bodies of water that they swim in. This will be acted out with prevention members, then volunteers from the group will take over and act out the scenario on their own. Everyone that wants a turn can climb the lifeguard tower and exchange the watcher card. Questions will follow. This will give the opportunity to clear up any confusion and leave the group with a good feeling moving forward. Thank you for your time. It's been a great class. Really enjoyed it and look forward to your instruction in other classes maybe. Take care.